Sit down or I'm gonna sit you down.
I wasn't stepping up to you, sir.
Sit down. Sit down.
I didn't even do it.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
What happens when rogue cops cross paths with high-ranking soldiers? Today, we will go through cases where evil cops dared to mess with the wrong men and found out later. On September 14, 2017, Officer Johan Malero confronted 69-year-old veteran Alan Kidd and immediately got aggressive.
How's it going? Can we get away from the power lines? Let's start with that.
Yeah, sure. What?
Get away from the power lines. Let's sit over here for a minute.
Oh, I didn't know we were...
You don't see the power lines?
I didn't even look up.
Okay.
This cop has some serious anger management issues. Alan proceeds to tell him about himself, but his temperament only worsens.
Okay.
What's your name, man?
My name's Alan.
Alan what?
Kidd.
Kidd.
Yes, sir.
Are you homeless?
No, sir, I am not homeless, okay?
So what's going on with you today?
Nothing. I'm just standing on the street corner talking to this guy I just met, and all of a sudden you're pushing me down and being real physical with me.
Yeah, you know why?
I don't understand. No, I don't know why. Okay?
Lower your voice. Lower your voice.
Really?
Okay?
Do I have to do this?
Yes, I'm telling you the voice.
Okay.
Listen to me.
Because
I'm going to tell you one more time. I'm going to tell you one more time and you're going to go to jail.
Is that right?
Lower your voice or you're going to jail.
Listen to this guy, okay? Do you believe in this?
Lower your voice or you're going to jail.
I'm not.
Oh, you're going to go to jail.
Base.
So listen, we are going to start over again so you can learn. Go ahead and keep moving forward. I'm going to lay you out on the ground.
I'm just trying to get more comfortable, okay?
You are going to calm down and we're going to have a normal conversation and you're going to understand why I'm here.
Okay,
if you shut up and listen for a minute, you will understand.
I'm ready.
We were called here because you were here supposedly yelling at the cars and causing a scene.
Negative.
Okay. Are you going to stop talking so I can explain to you?
Okay.
You're about to go to jail.
I wasn't yelling at
You're
any cars.
about to go to jail. That is the last time that I tell you. Next time you're going to have handcuffs on you and you're going to jail. We were called here based on what's going on. Whether it's true or not, it is not. I have no clue. That's why I'm here, to figure out what's going on with you. When you walk up to an officer and you get that close to an officer, it is not good. Why? Because now you're in my personal space. So I am telling you to back up, and when you don't back up,
for you,
yes, when I give you an order, right? Because when I give you an order,
because you're on a power trip,
because when I give you an order,
is that right?
Because when I give you an order and you don't follow it, that's what happens. I told you to back up and you didn't. I told you back up again or I'm going to sit you down and you didn't. So I sat you down.
The fact police officers do this while they know everything is being filmed is beyond scary. Alan calls him out on his BS and gives him a label. That's when Malero puts his hands on the vet.
So what's going on with you that you're yelling at cars or whatever? Where are you yelling at cars?
No, sir.
Okay,
absolutely
where do you live?
Not.
Where do you live?
I live in DeLand, North DeLand.
Okay. No, where in North DeLand?
I'm on my way home, okay?
Okay. Were you having some kind of issue? Did you need some assistance?
Absolutely not. This guy was just trying to help me and be a good Christian.
Help you on what way? In what way? What do you need help with?
Spiritual way, okay?
Okay. Do you live with somebody?
No,
Okay. Do you have ID on you?
Huh?
Do you have ID on you, sir?
Yes, sir. I sure do. I don't understand why you're doing this. Why you're pushing me
Because I don't like people testing me. I don't like people not following my orders.
Nazis either. Okay. Are you done? Can I show you my ID?
Give me the arm. Give me your arm.
Can I show you my ID?
Hold on, let's get his backpack off.
Can I have my ID back? Can I have my ID back?
Be quiet.
Please.
Spread your feet.
Which one of you? How long?
Hold on there for a second.
Do what?
I'll put on my gloves.
Yeah, what's that?
Can you please pick up my ID before we go?
will.
I've done nothing.
Stop talking!
What?
Ah, 41 Central, Domino 1015.
Stay in the car.
He's exactly what Alan called him, a Nazi. He had no respect for the elderly and no respect for the man who fought so this pig could grow up safely. After this incident, Officer Malero was fired from his job. It seems these thugs with badges have no respect for our war veterans, and that's clearly visible in this next case. On May 1st, 2021, a Wheat Ridge police officer came across a man sitting outside of a closed bar. How he proceeds to treat him next is concerning.
How you doing? What's going on?
Waiting on my Uber.
Waiting for your Uber?
Yeah.
You have an ID I can take a look at, man?
No, you don't. I don't. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Well, you're sitting in front of a closed bar and I can
I'm
see you're
waiting on my
intoxicated.
Uber, my friend.
Let me see your ID.
No.
Okay. We can do this one in two ways, sir.
We can
Okay,
do this
I'm being
many ways.
I'm being respectful to you.
I'm sitting here waiting on my Uber. I am doing nothing
Show me on your
wrong.
phone that your Uber's coming.
You know what? I want to break out my camera right now.
Go ahead, mine's running
I want
as
to
well.
start filming you.
Mine's running as well.
I am not doing anything wrong.
Okay, well,
I'm doing everything right. Not drinking and driving. And why are you messing with me?
I'm not messing with you, sir. You're sitting
No,
in front
no,
of a closed
you
bar.
are.
You're sitting in front of a closed bar.
You are messing with a Navy veteran that is waiting on an Uber
Sir, I'm going to ask you one
that
more
is
time.
doing
I need
nothing
to-
wrong.
Can I see your ID?
No, you can't.
You're drunk in public.
No, I'm not drunk in public.
This cop was just too bored, and he decided to bully the first person he met on his shift. Eventually, the fear of being recorded sets in, and the officer becomes aggressive.
Give me your ID. I'm giving you a lawful order.
You're not getting anything, dude.
Okay. Stand
I
up.
am not doing
Stand up.
anything wrong.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
What are you doing? I'm sitting
Put your
here
hands behind
doing
your back.
nothing.
Put your other hand behind your back. Set your phone down, sir, and put your hand behind your back.
I'm sitting here doing nothing. Waiting on an Uber.
Two
Are you
victims, six
kidding
protective
me?
custody.
Huh?
Okay, all I asked for was to see your Uber.
I'm
and
doing
you want to argue,
nothing.
and you're intoxicated. Okay, I don't think you're making good choices, sir.
I'm waiting on my Uber,
And all
which
I-
is the
sir,
best choice.
Sir, all I was trying to do was verify.
The worst choice
all-
would be
sir,
driving.
Sir, all I was trying to do was verify your Uber. Was that right or wrong?
Well, if you...
That was wrong. There was no crime being committed, yet he put the guy in handcuffs. It's just disgusting to see how he keeps on degrading the man.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
have I done anything illegal?
Well, you're intoxicated in public.
I'm sitting
Okay,
on a
and I'm not-
bench waiting on
Right,
my Uber.
at a closed business in a high crime area.
Waiting on my
So,
Uber.
sir, I have no idea who you are or what you're doing, and it's my job to find out. So all I did was wanted to have a conversation with you, and you won't give me any information at all, and it's obvious that you're intoxicated, right?
That is why I am waiting on an Uber.
Right, and how many times did I ask you to see your Uber? I tell you, my body camera.
All right, well, unlock me if it's that big a deal, and I'll show you my Uber.
All you want to do is film me and argue with me.
I have done nothing wrong. I'm sitting here minding my own business.
Sir,
True or false?
I'm just doing my job.
You are with a Navy veteran.
Sir, step over here.
Just sitting here minding my
Step
own
over here.
business.
Step over here. Sir, you can't even walk.
I'm sitting here minding my own
You
business.
can't even walk, sir.
What are you guys doing?
You can't even walk. You're
What?
intoxicated
No,
to the point where you're a danger to yourself.
No. I'm sitting here minding my own business.
The guy wasn't a danger to himself at all. He called a ride and was about to go home. The only danger he was in was when this tyrant arrived on scene. The cops then continue to stomp over his rights.
What are you guys doing? I'm waiting on my Uber.
Sir, you're going to go to detox. You can't even walk.
Oh my God,
Okay.
dude.
You
Uncuff me and let me know if I can walk or not.
Well, it's pretty obvious that you can't.
You guys, are you serious? I have an Uber coming.
Double locked. Those are not double locked.
Guys, seriously,
I'll
stop.
grab his stuff. Let me get in the car.
I have an Uber coming. Please stop. Just let me go home. I have an Uber coming. I was sitting in the chair, not
Sir?
bothering anybody.
Sir, I was trying to be reasonable with you.
Oh my
It's
God,
obvious that you're
dude. I am a
extremely
Navy
intoxicated.
veteran.
Okay, thank you for your service.
And I'm just sitting there minding my own business.
Right, at a closed business.
And
it's
waiting on my Uber.
And all I asked was for you to verify it. All I asked you to show me it on your phone, and I'm good with that. Okay, but you refused to do that, so you couldn't
You guys
prove that.
are, I mean, really, you're going to
Okay.
do this to a Navy veteran?
Sir,
I'm sitting on a
have a seat in the car.
Oh my God, man. Are you guys serious? I've done
I have
nothing.
no idea who he is.
Do you have any weapons on you, sir?
No, I don't have any weapons on me.
Just hold on for 30 seconds.
I have no weapons on me. I mean, I can't believe you guys are doing this. I seriously can't do a Navy veteran. Are you really doing this to a Navy veteran?
I'll grab his phone. I was trying to be reasonable. Code for it. He'll be going to detox in a few minutes. On your Uber, was that right or wrong?
Well, if you unlock me, I'll show you the Uber.
Well, that's what I. How many
verification.
times did I ask for that, sir? Huh?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
have I done anything illegal?
Well, you're intoxicated in public.
I'm sitting
Okay,
on
and
a
I'm
bench waiting on my
At a
Uber.
closed business. In a high crime area.
Waiting on my
So,
Uber.
sir,
Yes.
James, listen to me.
Didn't drink and drive.
Thank
made
you for
the
that.
right choice, and you guys come up and just shake me down.
James,
Navy veteran,
James,
combat medic.
James.
Talk to me. I mean, I'm just sitting there, waiting on my Uber. My Uber is.
Is
gonna
there
be there in
anybody
2 minutes.
sober that can come get you?
You're not listening.
You're not, sir.
I called an Uber.
Well, you can't
The
call.
Uber was 2 minutes away.
You can't. You
before
can't.
you shook me down.
James, we've been here for 10 minutes and they're not here. You can't call Uber. Okay? That's not the
my
way.
phone?
That's not the way Uber works. He's
Well,
got your
here's
phone.
my phone.
He's got your phone
Right
right there.
Look it up. Whether I call an Uber or not.
You can't call them on the phone.
Did you do it through an app or did you
I
call
did
them?
through the Uber app.
All right, so how do I get into your phone?
6969.
If they're coming, man, I'll release you to them. But if not,
6969.
but if they're not, you're not
And
leaving
then
us
look
much
up
choice.
Uber. Listen, fellas.
There's a green button.
I am a former combat medic.
James, thank you for
sitting
your
there,
service.
How do you,
and I'm not going to lie to you.
how do I go?
6969.
He's in it.
I'm in.
Uber.
Where do I search that? I don't have this
Go
stuff.
with the Uber out. Just scroll through till you find the Uber out. Listen, fellas, you should not be doing this to a combat medic veteran. I was sitting there minding my own business.
Is he coming?
Okay,
he's James.
I respect
James.
you guys.
James.
I respect your jobs.
James, listen to me for a minute. I appreciate that. It says it's 5 minutes away. If he's here in 5 minutes, we will release you to that Uber.
Okay.
The cops must have felt so dumb when they saw the Uber app. Their goal was to disrespect the man, not help him.
But here's the thing.
Are you guys veterans?
But here's the thing.
You guys veterans?
Is a lot of people lie to the cops, and as far as I know, I'm contacting you drunk, which is, it's fine, you're drunk, that's not a big deal. But if you wander out in this street and get hit,
I understand.
then it's on me, man.
I understand.
Okay? It's on me. And I don't want you to get hit by a
I
car.
understand. I
So-
appreciate it.
And he thought the safest place for him was to be handcuffed in the back of his patrol car. The First Amendment doesn't mean to this officer. After a few minutes, the man's Uber arrived.
Are you Uber?
Yeah.
I got your guy's over here.
Is he okay?
Yeah. No, he's sitting in front of a closed bar, hunched over a little bit. He's had a little bit to drink, so
Okay.
he's good.
Okay.
He's good. He just had a good time, and he's not creating any problems. But as a police officer, I drive by and see somebody hunched over on a bench outside of a closed bar, and that's a clue. All right, man. Here you go, dude.
Hey,
They're gonna get you home, brother.
never lied to you.
Nope, you didn't. I appreciate that. They're gonna get you.
Yeah.
Yep, that's James.
This interaction went so viral that the Wheat Ridge police had to clarify their perspective by uploading the entire body cam footage. But we still can see the outrage of the people in the comments. If we're talking about tyrants, this next deputy takes the cake. On November 24th, 2022, a JSO officer pulled over a car for allegedly having too dark tints. But this traffic stop went completely south because of what the officer did.
Turn it off. Put your hands out the window. Put your hands out the window. Don't move.
I ain't moving. What's up?
Can you unlock it?
Huh? Reach right there. Man, just
Don't
reach
worry
right
about
there.
it. You keep your freaking hands out the window and shut your mouth. I'll figure it out. Yeah. He's riding.
What's up, officer? What's going on?
What's up?
How you doing?
What is going on?
Come on, you gonna buckle me? I'm chilling. What's up? I'm chilling. What's up? I'm chilling, officer. I'm cool. I'm doing that. Look at me. I'm doing that. What's up? Come on, man. You resisting. Y'all wildin'. Come on, y'all wildin'. I ain't doing shit now. Come on. Okay. What I did?
Act like you didn't want to stop.
Hey.
What you mean? I can pull up in the same spot. Okay. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Oh.
You have a medical marijuana card, sir?
Oh.
No. Smoking?
No, 240. You want a voicemail tab? I'll put it in the
No.
For no reason, this power-tripping pig, Officer Justin Peppers, drags the man out of his car and cuffs him. Didn't tell him he was detained, didn't tell him why, he just did it because he can.
I got everything out of his pockets. All right, give me your shoe.
Oh, someone law-abiding citizen.
Well, right now, you might be going to jail.
For what?
I'll talk to you about that in a second.
Okay.
This pig is now going to find reasons to take him to jail. If this isn't racial profiling, what is? The driver was Braxton Smith, a U.S. Navy veteran who served multiple deployments. Officer Peppers has a long history of being a racist cop. Just take a look at this incident from a year before.
What you said was, I pulled over. Don't grab on me. Don't grab on me like that.
Well, you're definitely going to jail now. That's called bully, man.
Bully? I didn't even do
that. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hand behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
Off me!
Under arrest.
Stop it.
Get off me!
We're resisting.
Put your hands behind your back.
You hit me! You just punched me!
Put your back. Stop.
Stop it.
You just punched me!
Come here. Put your hands against the car right now. Put your hands against the car. Get down. Lay down. Lay down.
Go ahead.
Lay down.
Go ahead.
Over 17 different complaints have been filed against him. For now, let's get back to his interaction with Braxton.
So, what makes this spot safer for you than where I tried to stop you?
I mean, y'all hit the lights on. I ain't want to pull in the middle of the road. That's dangerous for y'all. I didn't want to pull in a well-lit area. You get y'all out of traffic.
Okay.
I ain't stupid.
So, do you think that making a safe spot for us is something that you're authorized to do?
I mean, I ain't think they require authorization. I'm trying to be safe just like y'all. I ain't posing a threat. I seen y'all circling
Wait,
at
so
the
are you
store.
trying to be safe? You're trying to find a safe spot for you or for me?
For both of us.
No, you don't get to do that.
Okay, that's understandable.
You can make a claim that you're trying to make a safe spot for you. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
All right. Why is this spot safer than that spot?
It's a well-lit area. I mean, it's not in the middle of the road.
Do you see all those? Do you see all those street lights down there?
I understand what you're saying.
So
but
why is this spot more well lit than down there?
I mean, what was so detrimental between me stopping right there and stopping right here?
Well, actually, I'd like to ask you that. Why did you keep driving?
I just told you that. I just told you that. Why would
There's
I
a lot of
stop in the middle
moving
of the road?
around in that car.
You just looked in it.
There's a lot of moving around whenever
When?
I have my lights on.
I rolled the windows down, put my driver's license, my registration out the window. That's the shit y'all supposed to ask when y'all first pull somebody over, right? Y'all ain't do none of that. Come on, I'm not supposed to stop a law-abiding citizen.
Shut your mouth. Don't get all fucking loud with me. They ain't gonna change nothing.
Hey,
here.
I'm just talking. I'm having a conversation with you, right?
No, you're trying to talk over me and you're trying to set up a defense for yourself.
The more I watch this officer, the more I hate him. I urge anyone who is watching from Jacksonville, Florida, please take legal action against this tyrant.
Because what you did is called fail to obey. It's a fleeing charge and it's a felony 3.
Okay.
If you'd like to go to jail on a felony charge, I'm good with it.
I will not.
All right. Well, then quit trying to talk your way out of this and just talk to me and actually tell the truth. Because I'm not stupid, okay? I know you're trying to play me.
Okay.
So why didn't you stop?
I just told you why I didn't stop.
Because you think you're smarter than everyone
else. Look what you just did to me. You just snatched me out my car. I rolled the windows down and gave my license, my registration. You ain't read me no right. You snatched me out of the car.
You're damn right I did. Okay. Why did I do that? Why?
I don't know. I had the slightest idea.
How about because?
Run my name.
For 300 yards, I had my lights. How many different sirens did I turn on?
Listen, I'm a black man in America.
I'm asking you a question.
I'm terrified of the police.
Mr. Black Man, I'm asking you a question. How many different sirens did I turn on? How many times did I lay on my horn?
I have this, like, when you said pull over, I pulled over. You said throw the keys out of the car, I complied.
No, when I said pull over, was back there when I turned my lights and sirens on. Get in the car.
Okay. Damn, you know the more I
Get in the car. Shut your mouth.
77 for the car. Huh? You got something about the hemp or whatever?
Yeah, we can search it.
Okay.
Shame on all the other officers present on the scene. They did not have the guts to do what was right. They are just as much tyrants as Pepper is. The officers then illegally searched Braxton's car to find something to validate their crimes.
On the passenger side floorboard or the driver's side floorboard? Yeah. Just because but that was only whenever I finally put like lights in his back window. What I saw.
The tyrants find Braxton's legally owned firearm in a safe box in his trunk. Maybe this was Pepper's lucky break.
Where'd you buy the firearm?
Pawn shop on Atlantic Boulevard.
The store?
Yeah, pawn shop.
You did the paperwork?
Yeah, it might be in the car.
Okay. Well, when'd you get it?
It's been within a year.
Okay. So you did all the paperwork, the background check and everything?
Yeah.
So why would they How come you can buy a gun but you can't have a CWL?
Hey, so what's the process of buying a gun, right? You go through the background. I've bought guns my whole life, bro. I'm a veteran. I'm served 10 years in the military.
So then why wouldn't you be able to get CWL is what I'm trying to get to.
But why is that an issue if I'm within my legal limit? That's what I don't understand.
Because I'm wondering if you're a prohibited possessor or just prohibited from purchasing or from what?
If I was prohibited from purchasing, I would not be able to
you don't need to know what it means. I know what it means.
Right or wrong, right?
I know what it means. You don't need to know what it means. I'm just trying to ask questions to determine which category you fall into.
Why, if I'm within my legal limit, why does any of that matter?
What does legal limit mean?
If I can purchase a firearm, I can ride with it in my vehicle, right? If it's in the trunk.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
That's the law I studied, the Florida gun law. That's the law I abide by.
Great. Do you mind if I ask questions to verify that?
Of course.
Okay, cool. So you did the background check, right? And you purchased it, but when you did a background check for the CWL, they said no?
Well, I don't understand where these questions going. Like, it's
all right.
No luck. The tyrant walks away in shame. The officers continue to snoop around and eventually find nothing and have to make the uncomfortable decision.
So my traffic program is messed up, so I can't write a ticket right now. And we have gunshots down the road that I'm going to go respond to. So those two reasons are getting you out of the ticket tonight, okay? Your front windows are too dark though in your windshield, just so you know. Huh? Where you left it.
An internal investigation was conducted. The JSO Sheriff's Office investigated themselves and found nothing wrong with Officer Pepper's conduct except the use of explicit words. Braxton is preparing to sue the PD and Peppers. I urge all of you to support him. Not all racists are police officers like Officer Peppers. Some of them are just uneducated pricks that get scooped up by the law.
People are to me Muslim.
Did you eat too much watermelon last night? Is that what it is?
The best place for a racist is in a jail cell. Today, we're going over cases where cops had to arrest extremely racist people. On December 9th, 2021, officers were dispatched to a neighborhood in response to reports of a disorderly individual. And she was more than disorderly. She was giving people life threats.
Ma'am, stop yelling! Stop yelling! Stop yelling so I can address the situation. Please stop yelling so I can address what's going on. I'm here. Please stop yelling. Please.
Sir, it's my property.
Okay, I understand that. Well, please stop yelling. Please stop yelling. Okay, can you see me? Can you please stop yelling?
I'm gonna report you for police misconduct.
Stop yelling.
Man, I'm telling you something, man. She's not going to jail. She's going to pay, and she's going to jail for terroristic threats.
You are not Americans. You're
Close the window, ma'am.
No, she's drunk.
We gonna make a long story short. She damaged our property. Her husband said he'll pay for it. Long as he pay for it, we ain't got no problem.
Okay.
Now the other night she came out the house with a gun on my children. We reported that. Now tonight she scratched up the cars. Now he said he'll pay for it. There he is. And if he pay for it,
that's your wife, sir?
Yes.
We ain't got no problems.
She gave the cops' ears a warm welcome with all her shrieking. Not only did she damage the car, she left a horrible note on the window too.
She put on my car just now.
Terroristic threats.
Yeah, I told you the other night. She told us.
Right here.
Yeah, I see the scratching on that one.
And right up here. She keyed my car.
When did this happen?
Last night.
Last night?
We opened the garage and seen her. Now that boy, her husband, he said he'll pay for the damage.
It's our second time, the last time.
As long as he write a check and pay for it, we good to go.
And this right here is terroristic threats right here. That's a felony.
I see that.
You know what I'm saying? If she's not arrested for terroristic threats, then what? When she kills somebody, then y'all gonna sit there and say, "Oh, we didn't know."
This the second time. I will burn you.
Just give me. I see it. Give me a second. Let me talk with him for a second and let my other officer get here on scene.
Okay.
The husband of the woman was visibly embarrassed at her behavior. The officers tried to get a better understanding about the woman through him.
What's going on with your wife?
It's a mental health issue. It's as simple as that. She's been in the hospital for about a year. She's been out for the last 2.5 years. A couple nights ago was the first issue that she's really had with anyone. You know, it was heartbreaking. And so was this. I don't really know what to say. A few years ago, she had a diagnosis, but when she was released from the hospital, she didn't have a diagnosis. But she's on probation right now. Yeah, it's just real heartbreaking.
Can you tell me about this stuff here?
I'm worrying about it right now. I'm ready to go to bed, and next thing I know, I hear the door opening, and I'm like, what's going on? She's out here. So I guess she put that sign on the car, and then she started screaming about no parking in the house.
You saw her, you were aware when she was outside, or did you know when she came outside and started doing any of this?
Well, I heard the door open, and I came to the front, and I saw her out here. And I said, what are you doing? What are you doing out here? Get back inside. And then she started screaming. And then I got her back inside eventually.
She pulled a knife?
No, a gun. Last night in the front of the police, she told her son to get the machine gun, the AR-15, and kill all these niggas out here. In front of the police, that's a terrorist threat. Y'all say, well, the only thing they're going to do is fingerprint her and let her go because it's a misdemeanor. When a terrorist threat becomes a misdemeanor, that's a felony. They go to evidence right there again tonight when she threatened to goddamn burn everybody up, killing them, burning everybody up. But y'all going to sit there and say, oh, no.
For my sister-in-law.
So you got the note right here on the car. As you know, the car isn't in violation of anything. It's not blocking nobody's mailbox. It's not blocking nobody's driveway.
Okay, officer, look here.
So you got the note. She wrote this threat.
Just now. People was coming out and they caught her doing
I know there was an issue between you guys. I don't remember when.
It wasn't me.
No, the other officers. What did they tell you guys exactly?
They told us you wasn't here. They told us pretty much that it was known that she has a mental issue, that they cannot take her to jail because of COVID, that we did not have her on video with the gun or anything. They said there was no guns in the house, so they cannot do nothing.
The neighbors who these cars belonged to told cops that she's always like this, racist and extreme. Next, the cops tried to estimate the damage done on the vehicles.
As long as he pay for my stuff, I ain't got no problem.
What do you estimate this damage is going to come to?
This top probably $900.
Okay.
Now over here, to paint the side of this car, you know they got to paint the whole side of this car. This is a new car. He's probably looking at maybe $3,000 right there. I don't know.
And I don't know.
Do anything else to the car?
I don't know because it's black. Yes.
She scratched the car right here. You can see. Daddy, you shining the light.
What you think it is to fix this up? Because they're going to have to paint. They're going to have to paint this whole door and over here. You're probably looking at about $2,000. I don't know.
What, did something happen to this car too?
Yeah, this is what happened. You have the scratches here. They said this was done last night. He estimated this is going to be about $3,000. I can't honestly say it'll be that, but I'm sure it's going to be about $500. And then he just showed me this, the top of his Corvette, where it's going to be cracked. So, all in all, you have this damage here, which another crack.
Is there any video of this? Like, how do we know when this happened? That's my thing.
Yeah, he says it all happened like last night, and this stuff here happened just now. She came out.
We caught her out here doing this.
Yeah, they saw that, so I'm thinking 1013. She's gonna have to get some treatment. She's gonna continue to do this the way she was up there. And we don't know what's in the home right now.
I mean, I didn't see how she was. You know better than me.
Yeah, she's unstable. She needs some treatment.
Oh, there go her fingerprints, all that right on the car. And look right here. And then she got this letter right here, this note right here, on here. And y'all still sitting there and say, oh, we're not going to do anything to her. But if it's the other way around, y'all, guess what? If there was a black person in there, y'all would have had about 20 cars here, and y'all would have kicked in the door and went in and drug her out and took her to jail and let the courts decide whether she got mental issues or not.
Unfortunately, what the man was saying is true. There are so many cases of police brutality against black people that it's hard to count. At this point, the cops enter the house with the husband to confront his racist wife.
Where your wife is at in the house?
Yes.
Ma'am, I'm Officer Thomas with Savannah Police Department.
Good evening. Did you come to meet with me?
Yes, ma'am. Unfortunately, can you go ahead and place your hands behind your back, ma'am?
Why?
You're under arrest for criminal damage to property in the second degree.
What property Did I damage in my property, sir?
Ma'am, please don't resist
No,
us.
respect.
We're going to explain everything.
What property did I damage, Daniel?
Just go ahead and put your other hand.
Well, what property did I damage?
We'll let you know. Just put your other hand.
No, what did I do?
Yes, ma'am.
What?
And the note you put on the car, everything that adds up to criminal damage in the property in the second.
I'm the owner of the house.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm waiting for the police because I just called the police.
Okay, we are the police you called.
No, you are the guy that...
And I'm not going to hurt you. I'm going to ask you to place your hands behind your back, okay?
There, you're supposed to arrest them, not me, Daniel! Daniel, talk to me! What property did I... Daniel, talk to me! They can't park in front of my home I own!
But you can't go out there and scratch the vehicle up, ma'am. They observed you doing it.
What vehicle did I scratch? That vehicle is not scratched! Since when they can come and park in front of my house? That's a life-threatening threat!
Lower your voice.
Sir, to tell me, get the f*** inside, that's a threat!
There was no threat made to you. Lower your voice.
Daniel, tell them that I didn't do anything. They can park in front of my house and threaten Errol.
Calm down. No one's threatening Errol.
They can't park. You're not here telling me get inside. They can't park.
They can park anywhere. It's a public street.
Not in front of my house I own. How can that be a public street?
It's a public street.
Why aren't you just telling me it's a public street, the home I bought?
You can see the look of horror on the woman's face when she was getting arrested by a black police officer. In her mind, she expected white police officers to arrive and arrest the crowd outside.
This home I bought, they can't park from that space to that space and threaten me!
Nobody's threatening us.
47.
When is the car scratched? The car is scratched nowhere! Who touched the car?
I don't know.
Oh, then say that! Which car, sir, did we scratch? We scratched no vehicle, you look at me!
Let's go this way, ma'am. Hold on, ma'am. Get you in there the right way. Okay.
You're making a
turn to
mistake,
your left.
sir. That car is not touched anywhere.
It's damaged.
That
And
vehicle?
they observed you scratching it, ma'am.
No, it's
Watch your
no
head,
one
watch
that
your head.
scratched it themselves.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything logged in and then I'll get CR and cars drawn up. The charge, because the damage exceeds $500 and you have witnesses who observe her do it, that's why the charge is criminal damage in the property in the second degree.
Without the wife there, I think the husband and neighbors would be at each other's cookouts. Once in the patrol car, we get a closer look at how delusional she is.
They came in
On the
my
sidewalk.
driveway. That's why I knocked them away yesterday. Kicked them away from my driveway, and they came again tonight.
People parking on the drive right here on the roadway, that's not illegal.
It's illegal to come inside my driveway, right?
They didn't come inside the
Yes,
driveway.
they did. Yeah, last night and the night before.
No, because it's not illegal. Just how I'm parked here
It
in
is
their
illegal
house,
to come
it's
inside my
not parked. Nobody was in your driveway. Ma'am, I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
How can you say no one is here? When they were here in the driveway last night and the night before. 5 vehicles, sir. 5 vehicles. You have to take my report. I need you to write what I called you for. Please. Officer, please write what I called you for.
No, because it's not illegal to park
It's
on the
illegal
roadway.
to park in my driveway. They parked last night and the night before.
Nobody parks in your driveway.
Were you here last night?
At this point, we get to witness her acting skills firsthand.
Please tell my husband to get me 1 bottle of water and Benadryl because of asthma, please. I can't breathe.
Why didn't you take the report?
I can't breathe right now.
What do you mean you can't breathe?
I can't breathe right now. Please tell him.
You're breathing right now, right?
I can't breathe right
no,
now.
you're breathing. It's okay. You'll be fine.
1 bottle of water and Benadryl,
You're fine.
please. Are you gonna write my report?
No, ma'am, because that's not a crime.
Do you need to go to the hospital?
Yes, I got pushed and punched in front of my house. I am traumatized. My son is crying at home because 20 black people came and attacked me in front of my house, sir.
Also have to go by the fact that she has an injury on her head.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
So at some point she had to have been struck or hit.
Yes, thank you. And this is what I told the officers. That's why I called 911, and they disrespectfully ignored everything I said. Please let me finish,
but
sir.
when I got on scene, she was nowhere to be found.
This
She was
is
inside the
racial.
home.
They hit me, they pushed me, and I can't breathe.
You have to take the precaution.
Still have to take it.
Yeah.
Sir,
All right, let's go. We're going to the hospital.
hold on. Sir,
He doesn't care. Let's go.
If she was attacked in that way, her husband would have already said something to the officers. This was just another story she made up on her ride to jail. She kept babbling racist remarks about her neighbors to the nurse who was just trying to examine her.
and the woman was screaming, who the is asking me? Is asking me type of English. She's a gypsy. This is not America I live in, or I'm used to living. And I told them this is worse than racial. Whoever you people are to me, you're Muslim terrorists. Because if you were black or Asian or Spanish, you would understand that this is not your home for you to park in front of my house. To get in the driveway and then park there and tell me get the who. And then the guy said, you know what, I'm just gonna kill your husband too. I said, are you sick? And I pushed the door, and then my husband came downstairs. He's United States Army for 30 years serving Army. He's retired now. And he couldn't believe his eyes or ears what he's hearing. And that's what I'm trying to tell this officer, and he doesn't care. In simple English, does not care. I've been assaulted tonight, and he, as an officer, doesn't care to take my report. And I can't breathe. I got assaulted, assaulted.
Well, that could be, okay, the reaction from the adrenaline. Okay.
No, reaction from head injury.
But not traumatic brain injury.
Yes, it is very traumatic.
All right, look.
A big black man hitting me, it is traumatic. And it is racial.
And it's gonna be very scary.
It is non-American.
I don't know about that, but okay, I hear you.
She was playing bingo and trying to offend all races and ethnicities. She was deemed medically fit. That night, she was charged with criminal damage to property and simple assault. Just like the last one, this next racist also had a big mouth on him. On 25 May 2022, officers responded to Target in reference to a disorderly male inside the business that was yelling racial slurs, and he didn't stop even after seeing the police.
What's going on, my man?
I'm looking at the United States Navy vet. I'm looking for those little mobility scooters.
Okay. Hold on just a second, okay? Will you hold on? Yeah. Hold on just a second, okay? So, they're telling me that y'all had an incident in the back where you were being disorderly with people in the back of the store. No? Okay. What's your name, my man?
Hank Blair Wittenberg. United States Navy veteran. Did you serve?
Park County Police.
Did you serve?
No.
Thank you for your service.
Hello. Oh, okay.
Let's not go there, okay?
If you don't like it, take me to jail. Take me to jail, bud. If you don't like it. What are you going to do?
Okay.
If you don't like it,
I need you to stop being disorderly in public, please. Okay?
Take me to jail.
Let's take him for disorderly. I'm good. We got kids in the store.
Are you going to stop?
I'm sitting here trying to get medicine for my toe that might be cut off.
Okay. Well, you're screaming out racial slurs with a whole bunch of people around and kids. And what was that?
I was talking to this.
And I'm asking you, what did you just say there?
What did I say to you?
You have no issue saying it, so go ahead and tell him what you said.
I'll tell you right now, if you throw out another racial slur with people standing here, you're going to go to jail. So stop. Okay, come here.
$10.95.
He started flexing his Navy vet status like it was going to give him some kind of immunity to bark out slurs. His racist remarks were only just getting started.
No, you're going to stand right here. No.
Are any of you authorized representatives of the store so you can bar somebody? I need one of you to do so, please.
He just spit in my face.
Oh, okay. On top of that, if you spit on my officer again, we're going to add an additional charge. You understand that? Do you
Police
understand?
brutality! Shut up.
Okay, Miss, just let him know how long he's barred for.
Hey, I'm gonna call you as a protection. You will be barred from this location for approximately 2 years.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, buddy, so when you spit in people's faces, you get a what we like to call a spit mask, okay?
Are you gonna lose my
Stand
hat?
up.
You have his ID, right?
You gonna lose my hat? I need to keep that hat.
So this happens when you spit in people's faces, yeah? See, your nose is not covered, you can breathe, sit down.
Your service to this country means absolutely nothing when you habitually behave like this in public. He was then transported to jail.
Keep your eye on the road. Hey, this buddy of mine, he happens to be an African American, but he owes me a meal up here at Waffle House. His name's Anthony. He's a nice guy, though. Black as the ace of spades, but he's not a like you. He's a nice guy. I gave him $100 and he gave me a ride. He said, Hank, come on back to Waffle House anytime you want to eat. Friend of mine, Anthony. He's not violent though. I don't know why. He's just not. He's just one of them good old boys. Southerner from the South. He's not Yankee trash. And he's not you wouldn't call him a to his face. Of course, he would give his name. But since you don't give your name, I can't call you by name, so I'm guessing you're just generic. Plain. But I'd love to know your name and badge number. And believe me, I'll know it before it's over with. And my lawyer will know it before it's over with. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I'll call you by sergeant or patrol or whatever you want me to call you. I just need to hear it come out of your mouth. I don't even need to know your name. Is it patrol? Is that how? Cop? I can't hear your head. I need to hear your voice. What is your title? What is your title? Patrol? I can't hear you. Cat, got your tongue? Did you eat too much watermelon last night? Is that what it is? Or did that mama of yours train you to be violent? Okay, patrol. Patrol officer.
This female police officer was very professional. She didn't let him get under her skin. Once at the police station, every black person he saw, he got even more racist.
You must be a sergeant. How about that? I don't see any stripes, though. Well, all I see is blue. Are you enlisted? Were you enlisted? Hank.
74, sir, is my name.
Officer Hank, I want you to show the same respect that you show me. Yeah. Okay. I'll show the same respect that you're showing you. Would you like to get married?
Well, I want to get married. I plan to get married soon, yes, sir.
Are you going to marry a white man? A white man doesn't have you.
White man.
He must be a...
What's a white man?
I don't know if you know this, not you hurt my ear.
Are you not Medicaid?
You tell me. You're the nurse. You want to tell me?
Oh, Lord.
Coughlin thing. Ain't been long, got out of jail.
Give about your foot. I give about your foot. We don't, till you. Yeah, I am.
I don't need no backup.
All that. But this is what I'm gonna tell you. The more you raise hell, the less we do for you. You're not gonna see medical till we get you booked in.
Do you want me to pay you in what?
I don't give a what you say. Question.
I don't answer
You know what? And guess what? Shut this door, leave it, you can go.
Devin,
Bye. Holla at you.
Devin, what?
Can I go? Never mind. I'll come back and get cuffs later.
Trash like this just needs to rot in a prison somewhere. No amount of psychiatrist sessions can make him less of a racist. He was booked in for simple battery on an officer and disorderly conduct. Sometimes cops face worse things than an entitled racist while on patrol, like some situations that leave them traumatized.
Sir, she shot my...
Okay. Who is she?
That's my mother.
Some crime scenes leave officers emotional. Today, we're going to discuss 3 such cases where officers were shocked to the core. Starting with this first one, where the guilt of An unarmed man finally catches up to the officer. Officer Grant Morrison was investigating Richard Ramirez on the 14th of April 2014 for possession of drugs. He failed to comply with the cop's orders and he had to take him down.
Yeah. Stay by you, man. Good. I own you. Come with me.
Yeah, man.
Stand up. Stand up. You good. You good. Hey, are you hurt? Okay, sit up. Sit up. Come on, man. Sit up. Sit up, man. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. I got him back here. He's going over there. Right here. I got you. Come here. I got you. Come on, brother. I think I can stand up. Yeah, I can stand up. I'll help you. All right. Push it out. Oh, stand up. You good? I got you. I thought he was going to pull a gun on me. Maybe he was. Jesus Christ. You survived. Got you. You're on out. Alright? Alright? I don't know what's going on. Deep breath. Get yourself together, we got it. Are you sure you're not hurt? I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt. We checked you over. Yeah. We didn't find any blood. We didn't find anything that would try to hurt you. Okay. We got you. You want to get out of here? No, not yet. You let me know when you're ready. I'll get you out of here. This car is silver? Fine. That seat's cleared out. Got you, man. I'm calling her a little bit. I'm ready to go. All right, let's go right.
Richard Ramirez was rushed to the hospital, but he could not be saved. Grant was later cleared of any charges. The last suspect was a but the next one was the victim's own grandmother, and the victim was a 5-month-old baby.
There's an ambulance coming. They'll be able to get him help right now. Just, sir, I got him on the wait for the ambulance.
Officers arrived on scene to find a distraught father whose 5-year-old was severely injured.
Oh my God!
It's okay. It's okay, baby. She gonna be okay. No! Shut up, sir. She's
Who is she?
That's my mother.
Okay.
My mother, her name Mia Harris.
Traffic information, passenger station, Cars 28.
Oh, okay. My car, just calm down, calm down.
No, I'm gonna kill that.
We got to. Oh my God. Hey. Please.
What's her name?
Mia Harris. Mia Harris, get her right now.
Where's she at?
She left. She left, please.
Up towards Yankee.
squad can approach.
The grandmother, Mia Harris, had fled the scene after her vile actions, but police would have her in custody soon enough. As for now, they had to tend the injured baby.
Hey, get the medics over here. Get the medics over here.
Let them do what they have to do. Hey. She's still moving.
She's still moving.
Stop.
Hey, Mom.
Stop. No, she's not the mom. The mom's upstairs.
Where's Mom? Have we told Mom yet?
She was holding her. I brought the baby downstairs. Jamia, stop.
Where's the medic?
They're coming up right now. I'm coming up right now.
I'm getting it. I'm moving.
Got her?
Let's go. Squad, down.
She driving.
She driving a Buick. She driving a silver Buick Enclave. A silver Buick Enclave, please.
What'd you say, Ben?
Silver Buick.
Get her.
Yes. She was going up towards Yankee. Hold on.
Hey, 171, 2072. We're going to go northbound Yankee. Try to get that way if you can.
Yeah, that's it.
Right there. Hey, grab this flashlight.
Where's your first
silver Buick?
I got it. Okay.
The ambulance right here. Please just run into the ambulance, please.
Hey, get the medics over here.
Let them do what they have to do. Let them do what they have to do. She's still moving. Stop.
Hey, Mom.
Stop. No, she's not the mom. The mom's upstairs.
Where's Mom? Have we told Mom yet?
She was holding her. I brought the baby downstairs.
Please.
Jamia, stop.
They're coming up right now.
We're in pursuit of a suspect.
Come here.
Silver Buick Enclave.
Show him a picture so they know who the to look for. Please.
Okay, we've got it.
I don't know where she.
Come here.
Mia Harris.
What's our place control?
Officers started setting up roadblocks and now had the picture of the suspect too. One officer went inside the house to investigate the crime scene.
Please, 2171, he's the one in car.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
2252.
But it was only 6 months, bro.
Stop.
So what happened?
My daughter
Okay.
been acting crazy.
Okay.
She told me she wanted me to get out.
Okay.
Then she came upstairs and she started acting crazy in her bedroom. Then she busted into my grandson's bedroom and acted a fool.
I'm up here. I got the guns up here.
And acted a fool up here. Then I closed the door and tried to lock it.
Okay.
Baby would be okay. And she came in, she busted in the door.
2172, 2311.
She tried to
see if we can get a phone number. We might be justified.
And then she...
I need you to stay out. I need you to stay out.
She shot the baby on the bed.
Okay.
And she was trying to shoot.
While officers get details from the suspect's mother, other deputies tried to calm the father down, who was in severe shock and distress.
You need to go with, hey,
What's going on, squad? Are you Dad? Dad. What? Hold on. No, you're good. Hey, this is Dad. Is he good to ride? No, I'm back here. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, we'll get you there. I promise you. Hey. We'll get you over there. Alright. Hey, help me. You see Westchester? Hey, Dad. Hey. We're gonna get you a ride. You're gonna go to UC Westchester, so we're gonna get the kids, right? They're gonna get everything they can. Hey. They're going up to UC Westchester. You know where it's at?
Yes.
Alright.
Hey, get in the car with your sister. I'll take you up here. Hey.
UC Westchester.
Yes, let's go. Let's go. Wait, he gotta go get some.
He's going to get a coat.
They're rolling with the baby. You guys are good, okay?
While the family rushes to the hospital with the baby, officers try to gather more on why the suspect would do such a ruthless thing.
So when I got upstairs, I brought my guns for safety.
Yeah.
I saw a 1 bullet charge, still in the casing. I don't know if she took the gun with her, but now we left our kids at home.
Okay. Let's
everybody out of there?
They're going to go to UC Westchester.
Okay. Well,
I know.
we need to
Everybody's
run back
going.
in there.
We need to call.
Who's in there right now?
Nobody should be in there right now.
There is somebody in there.
Hello? Hi. Do you know what's going on?
11. Deb's on call. Call me.
Who is it?
My daughter.
Okay, and what's her name?
Mia Harris.
Okay. Yeah. Do you know where any of her information is?
Probably in her room upstairs in that purse.
Okay.
That's not her purse. That's
Did you already get her oil in and everything?
Hers? Yes.
No. Mom. The mom of the child.
me.
So you're mom of child.
Mom.
Okay. We're gonna make sure we can get you up to the hospital, okay? I just need information that I can get about Mia. Or is it
You want Mia's?
Mia Harris?
I had to go to Mia's bedroom and try to get
Okay, I'll go up there with you and try to see if we can find anything like that.
The police is filled with tyrants, and on very rare occasions we can see them arresting one of their own.
Hey.
It definitely takes a lot to get an officer rid of his job and away from the streets tormenting people. Well, these troubled individuals found themselves in hot waters and had to be fired. Just like this chief deputy who had a little too much to drink. Cop-on-cop arrests are the most satisfying things to watch. And in today's video, we'll be going over a drunk chief deputy and a sadistic deputy. First, let's take a look at how a chief deputy found himself in the back of a police cruiser. On October 11, 2024, Perry County Chief Deputy Edwin Johnson was stopped while driving erratically. Let's see how the deputies handle one of their own.
Hello, I'm Patrolman Roach, Multi Police Department. The reason I stopped you, man, you're back and forth all over the road.
Oh, we're Wisconsin.
I got you. How much you had drink tonight?
What, 3? We bought a bucket. One bucket.
I was just wondering because you got the beer open there.
No, that's old.
Okay.
I've been spitting in it.
Okay. Hop out here for me, bud. Come back here. Are you law enforcement or anything?
I'm Chief Deputy of Perry County.
Chief Deputy of Perry County?
That's a sheriff, isn't it?
Okay. All right. So, so how much you had drink again?
I had about 3, maybe 4. We bought a bucket.
I got you. All right. Are you willing to do any tests for me?
I guess I can.
Are you willing to? Here's the deal, man. If you're chief deputy, you know you're not supposed to be drinking and driving.
I understand.
Okay.
I understand.
You know, I can't just not do my job because of who you are.
Right.
Okay?
I understand. That's why I didn't say
I know. Well, I saw the card in your hand. That's why I was asking. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm willing to try to work with you any way I can. But again, I still got a job that I got to do. Okay. And you know that.
Yeah. I understand.
So, are you willing to do some tests?
Well, I don't know at this point with 3, I don't know, and I haven't ridden a DWI in 20 years.
I got you.
But I'm not drunk. I can take some of your tests, but I just had knee surgery not 2 years ago, but
okay.
I can't stand on my...
Are you willing to do HCN?
Yeah.
Not 5 minutes into the stop, and Edwin shows off his chief deputy title. And before any of the tests even begin, he starts making excuses about his bad leg. Let's see how the tests go.
You got me nervous.
Well, you the police, you shouldn't be that nervous, right?
Oh, I understand, but I get nervous when they get behind me.
Don't move your head, okay?
Yeah.
Are you willing to try the other test, the walk and turn one like sand, anything like that? I understand that you said that you just had surgery and everything. That's why I'm asking.
I mean, like I said, I've had 3 beer in the last hour and a half, 2 hours.
Give me 1 second, okay? Chief Deputy, Sheriff. Yep. I'm pretty positive. Chief Deputy's driving. Pretty positive. He said he's only had 3 beer. but then he went from 9 to 3.
The deputies were nervous about doing their job when it came to dealing with a chief deputy, but nonetheless, they decided to display some courage and do the right thing. Let's see if the chief wobbles or not.
Are you willing to try to do the walk and turn one leg stand? It's up to you.
I can try.
All right. So I'm gonna have you walk over here so we can get away from that white line. Just over here somewhere. All right. All right. You may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There was no mistaking it. He was obviously drunk. Not only did he wobble after the turn, he couldn't follow a straight line and went towards the dirt patch. Now the deputy asks him to do a one-legged stand, which he already declared an excuse for earlier.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't do it.
All right.
Foot and knees hurting. I can't do it.
I got you. Would you be willing to blow in a PBT for me?
I don't know. I really don't. I hate to argue with a police officer.
No, I understand.
You know,
I
hate to argue with a police officer. I had a beer right before we left. I drank about half a beer and set it on the table. So, you know, I hate to do that.
You know, a bucket and a steak.
Huh?
A bucket and a steak.
A bucket and a steak's what I've had.
Okay.
We had a bucket and a steak and listened to Jason Campbell play because he's from Perry County.
I got you. Again, I'm just asking, would you be willing to?
I don't know, man.
We're just really trying to gauge where you're at, man. You know it as well as we do.
Oh, I know, but like I said, I drank a half a beer before I walked out the door, which was right over there, you know.
The chief looked to his friend, the Perry County Sheriff, for answers, but he had none. The reason why Chief Edwin was hesitating to take the breath test was that even though it's not an admission of guilt, it is very often seen as one by the court. Let's see if he takes it or not.
I don't think I should. I mean, for a little bit anyway.
So you don't want to... You don't want to do that?
I don't want to do a PBT. I know it's not admissible in court.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, okay? I've done all these tests. I do believe that there is enough to arrest you for DWI on the test, okay? Give me 1 second, though. Let me talk to my sergeant. I think we both know that that's not a pass or fail test, okay?
What do you mean it's not a pass or fail?
It's not a pass or fail test. SFSTs, you look for clues. It's not a pass or fail test.
How many clues did he fail on? You have to. It's a pass or fail.
It's not pass or fail.
Pass or fail, man.
So many clues is a fail.
There is so many clues.
So many clues gives you a percentage to what you're looking for, but again, it's not a pass or fail.
I don't have any interest in arguing.
And I'm not trying to argue with you. He made a comment.
If you feel like I need to get a ride or whatever, that's fine with me. Somebody to drive, whatever, I'm okay with that. I don't want a problem with y'all at all. We bought a steak each and a bucket of beer.
Well, so here's the thing, okay? I'm trying to give you the professional courtesy, okay? Typically on a DWI, I would not call my sergeant over here and discuss all this with him.
I'm not trying to be rude at all.
No, I understand.
I'm not trying to be rude at all.
But I'm trying to explain to you, I'm trying to do my best to give you all the professional courtesy and everything. Because again, if this was anyone else, I wouldn't. If he was over here, it's because he just came over here on his own. I've asked him to come over here. Okay. So let me go speak with him real quick. Okay.
I didn't mean to be argumentative at all.
No, and I don't think y'all are. Again, he asked the question, we were answering.
The whole reason he's wanting to blow on PBT is to see if you're under, because he doesn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm his supervisor. He doesn't use a PBT on his DWIs most of the time because he's confident in his SFSTs. Just is what it is. Give us a sec.
If this was any other citizen, they'd be turned around and put in cuffs by now. But this was a chief deputy, so the pressure was on these two deputies.
So obviously, got stepped offline. He did use his arms to balance It wasn't like flailing, but it was out. And then he mishealed the toe, I think, twice, obviously. So I got like 6 of 8 on HGN.
6 of 6.
Or yeah, sorry. Anyhow. And
I don't know if y'all have ever been in this situation, but we have a few times, and it's not fun.
I'm not.
It's a pretty shitty situation, man.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. But, I mean, I wouldn't be behind the wheel if I was driving. I'm not.
So, here's the deal. He got 6 of 6 clues on your eyes, 3 clues on your walk and turn. 2 is what you're looking for.
And then 1 leg stand, I mean, you didn't do it but 5 seconds, but automatically got.
I can't do 1 leg stand even when I'm instructing it.
I'm just, I wouldn't have got in my truck if I was a danger.
I promise you I can do it right now, flying colors, and I'm very
promise you,
man.
I can't, not with my bad ankles.
I promise you, I wouldn't have crawled in the truck if I'm not that guy.
How many times is he gonna tell us his dinner? It's not gonna bail him out of this one. On the other hand, this observant deputy spots the chief chewing on something and confronts him for it.
Did you just put a dip or a piece of gum or anything in your mouth?
I've got Zen.
Zen? Okay.
I threw it out.
Well, I mean, you just threw it out, so I'm not going to ask you to blow in a PBT again. The thing is like I'm trying to give you as much courtesy as I can.
The chief thought he could sneak in a nicotine pouch without the officer noticing. For those of you wondering, Zyn is a type of nicotine pouch which is readily available in convenience stores. It lowers blood alcohol concentration, so the breath test would have been almost normal. Unfortunately for the chief, his plan failed.
And no gun or anything on you?
No.
Okay.
Hey.
Yep.
Can he call somebody to get my truck?
Yep. Yep.
Edwin pleaded not guilty to all 3 charges of driving while intoxicated. He is now awaiting his bench trial. While the last deputy gave the chief professional courtesy, this next case shows us how arrests usually go when there's a civilian involved. On July 26, 2021, Officer David Lance Dukes responded to a report of someone carrying a gun in the city of Orangeburg. As soon as he arrived on the scene, his violent nature got the better of him.
Hey, let me see your hands. Bert, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right here. Get on the ground. You, burgundy shirt, get on the ground. Over here. On the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground. Do you not listen? Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. There's a gun behind me. There's a gun, I believe, behind me.
I ain't got no gun now.
Put your hands behind your back. Is there a gun back there?
There's no gun.
By that truck.
There's no gun.
Without even a second of investigation, Duke pulled a firearm on Clarence, the man in the burgundy shirt. He then drops him to the ground and kicks him for no apparent reason.
Turn back over. Paul, do you watch him say? He had something.
The door's unlocked in the car, so.
No, he was right here. Watch him. Go watch him. There it is. Alright, that's what he had. Alright, who's the complainant? Alright, get him up.
Put your leg up.
25 cents, got one tank.
Alright, put your leg that way so you can stand up.
Alright, listen, I'm about to help you. Hold on. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright.
Yep. Listen. Yep, they slammed my head down on the cement. Yep.
Go back inside. Go back in the house. Go back in the house. Ain't nobody talking to you.
I got head trauma.
Go back in the house.
Yeah. Y'all bust my head down. Yeah, I've been in an accident.
Yup, y'all bust my head down. You threw me down.
I sure did. You wasn't listening.
Yup. No, it ain't. You had to throw me down like that. I'm disability.
Okay.
I got head problem. Yup. You threw me down. Yup. You threw me down. You threw me down. Yup. You bust my head down on the cement.
Forehead.
You bust my head down on the cement.
He was in front of the car when I came up. And he was walking like this. And I thought it was a gun at first. I said, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. Had him at gunpoint. And he's over here doing something like this.
You slammed my head.
What he was doing is putting this up behind the tire. So he comes over right here. He got his hands in his pockets. I'm telling him, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your hands. He wasn't listening.
No, it ain't.
He got the, like this right here, and we went onto the ground.
You bust my head down
That's what
on the cement. You bust my forehead.
Yeah, your head did hit the cement.
Damn right, because you bust me down on the cement.
Where's the complainant?
You bust my head down on the cement.
Right here?
You bust my head. You bust my head.
Where's the complainant?
I'm trying to get the name of the complainant.
Real heroic by Dukes to throw down a disabled senior and then stomp on his head. And soon enough, his senior gave him a reality check.
What are we doing? I guess Sam was going to check him out.
There ain't nothing over here wanting to press charges on.
Who called?
I'm not sure.
Take him out of cuffs right now. I mean, because that's what we got.
You're going to have to use it force.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Slam my head down.
Dude, I didn't know what his intention was.
Use it force. You need to look at the camera.
All right.
The officer did wrong. Slam my head down. Bust my forehead.
For what he had?
For what?
Well, I mean, that's the reasons I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from.
No gun or nothing.
Because when he was behind the truck, I couldn't see what he was doing. And I didn't know where
ain't nothing there.
Where that went. If it was still in his pockets when he come around that car with his hands in his pockets.
His dogs off.
No, on camera.
Yeah, a dog stick.
That's fine.
A dog stick.
So he can come out of cuffs?
Yeah, take him out of handcuffs.
Yeah, he can come out.
After this incident, it didn't go well for Officer Dukes. He was immediately fired and even held on $10,000 bond following his arrest. That's some sweet justice right there. Unlike Deputy Edwin in the first case, this next cop was arrested in his uniform. And the reason? He was caught drinking on his job. On June 3rd, 2021, Jacksonville Sheriff's Office received multiple calls about a marked patrol vehicle weaving in traffic, leading to an investigation and the dispatch of detectives. Just wait till you see the state the officer was in.
Sheriff's Office! Sergeant. Sheriff's Office! Sergeant. Officer. Sergeant.
The deputies were unable to find the officer at his home, so they called in through dispatch and met up with him that way.
Hello?
Is this Zachary?
Yes.
Hey man, it's Sergeant here with me, man. Hey buddy, hey, are you okay?
Order 41098. Yes, sir.
Are you at home?
No, sir. I'm working off duty.
You're working off duty? Where are you working at, buddy?
I'm working at the Heart.
Buddy, are you alright, man? Where are you at?
Yes, sir. I'm at the Heart Bridge.
At the Heart Bridge? Okay,
sure.
Well, we're gonna come check on you, man, because we need to check on you, okay?
Everything good?
Yeah. We'll be there in a minute, okay? We're going to come check on you. We got to check on you. All right, bud.
Okay.
We received multiple 911 calls concerning your driving today, and people concerned about you being possibly impaired. Obviously, when we arrived here, you're seated in the driver's seat with the vehicle running, and so or some concerns about your sobriety. So all I'm gonna do is just take a few minutes with you and make sure that you're not too impaired to operate a motor vehicle. You understand that? Yes, sir. Okay. Before we do it, I just have a couple quick questions for you, and then what I want to do is, because you're dressed like this and I don't want to draw any additional attention to the situation, we're just going to walk over to where that tent is and have some things. Before we do anything else, if you don't mind, will you pull your zipper up? I don't want anything to come out or cause further embarrassment.
That must have been embarrassing for Officer Zachary, having your zipper down for the detective. The call on him seemed to be accurate, and the field sobriety tests, they went exactly how you'd expect.
Do you feel like you're following it okay?
Yes, sir.
You do? Okay. Look up here, right where that gray thing is. Keep looking at it. Keep looking at that the whole time for me. A couple more passes. If you feel like you're gonna get sick or anything, tell me. Keep looking at it. Great tip. As you can. I know you're moving around quite a bit. Try and stay still.
Zachary was swaying left, and as the pen moved, the zoomed-in shot showed that he might fall over at any time. Zachary then stumbled onwards to the walking test.
All right, now I want you to take and place your right foot in front of your left foot where your heel touches your toe. Place your hands down by your side. Remain in that position. Do not begin. Go back. Place your left foot on the line. Just follow the instructions one by one, please. Put your right foot in front of your left foot where your heel touches your toe. So left foot on the line, right foot, heel to toe, hands down by your side. Remain in that position. All right, let me fix you again because you're not in the right position. Put your left foot directly on the line. Put your right foot in front of your left foot where your heel touches your toe like I'm standing. Hands down by your side. Remain in that position. Do not begin or do anything else until I instruct you to do so. Do you understand? When I ask you to, I'm going to have you take a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps down this line. When I say heel-to-toe, your heel and toe are going to touch each time with no space in between, just like we're standing now. Back up the line. While you're walking, go ahead and get back in that position for me. While you're walking, you keep your hands down by your side. You're going to look at your feet. You're going to count the steps out loud so I can hear you.
The guy can barely stand up straight, let alone walk. The next few minutes have by far the worst walk test ever recorded.
If you don't have any questions and you understand, you can begin whenever you're ready. That should be an automatic yes. If you are way too impaired to be operating a motor vehicle. So we're going to have to place you under arrest for driving under the influence today. What I'm going to ask you to do to keep from causing any more problems, I'm going to ask you to remove your shirt and vest and just set it right here on this table for me, okay? I'm going to take these and set these right here. If you will, just place your hands behind your back for me. office, and then I'll transport you downtown, and we'll afford you the opportunity to take the approved chemical test, which will begin with the breath test, okay? And they'll explain it. They'll explain it to you from there. You have any questions for me at this moment? Okay.